Tuesday mid-morning. We've been out on the build site again. We're out here laying out the floor plan, the footprint of the house, property, try to figure out where this well is going to go, like I had talked about in yesterday's video. So we've already laid it out, and if you're interested on how we do that, I decided not to videotape it. We already did it last summer in our backyard. We used basically the same process to do it here. If you're interested in how to do that, there's a link right up here. You can check it out. But anyhow, we're going to walk you through this real quick. Here's the drive coming in. We're going to come right in off the curve, incline up to our new elevation that we just put in. You come up here, there'll be a ground level, which is this, ground level parking right here, just a concrete slab basically for motorbikes and stuff. It will have a covered roof that comes out over it to the 2 meters off the concrete fence. Concrete fence will be just this side of that canal. So the roof is going to come out to about this side of this canal somewhere. So there'll be a concrete pad from here to that next blue stake right up there. It's at ground level. Cars. There'll be visitor parking right here in the front. Concrete wall will run somewhere about right through here. Gate will be across here, so they'll come in, take a left. Like I said, visitor parking right here in front of the house. There will be a slope or an incline from this blue line, what was it, 3.5 meters I think it was, to here, which will be a 1/2 meter incline up to a 1/2 meter tall here. This will be our main car parking, be elevated at the same level as the floor in the house. We did this by design so that when we get old, I get old, whatever, you don't have to climb steps or anything else. You just get right in the house. Be a set of slider doors right here on this side, from the parking right into the living room. These 4 blue stakes here represent what I'm calling the pump house. It's actually an outdoor storage. It will have the well and the pump, and if we put a pressure tank in, a pressure tank, that'll all be enclosed in this building. The roof over this parking right here will just be a piece of the same roof over this parking. It will be one roof, continuous roof, all the way up to the side of the house, which is represented by that blue line right there. That roof is going to continue all the way out to the far blue line, and will be one roof all the way to this corner here, covering the pump house. And then that area right there will be uncovered, basically lawn or trees or whatever we want. From this blue pipe across and back will be that concrete pad for motorbike parking, all covered. All this over here is covered. This is covered. All the way around the house, we have a 2 meter wide, I don't know what you want to call it, porch, landing, whatever. It's covered from the house out to here, and it's a 1/2 meter high all the way around the house. This will be our outdoor living area right here and here. There'll be a door into the kitchen here. Living room here. If you go back and watch that other video, we spray painted on the lawn all the interior walls and stuff so you can see it a little better. The front of the house, so this is the ramp up for the vehicle here to a 1/2 meter. So once you get to here, you'll be at house level here. The front door of the house will be right here, side entry over here. Here will be like a covered sitting area in the front, right? And this is going to be covered 2 meters out, all the way out over the bike parking. So this will all be covered all the way through here. So this is going to be a covered sitting area here. Front entrance here. There'll be a guest bedroom over here in this area. Coming back to about here with the entry here. There'll be a bathroom back there, utility room here. Utility meaning the electrical will come up from the pole, will come underground and come up in this room right here. We'll have the breakers, the circuit breaker panel in here, Wi-Fi, any other thing that we need electronically, and it will be a storage room as well. I think it's like 2 meters by 2 meters. As I said, behind that is the guest bath. There's a hallway somewhere right in here that goes down with a door going out onto the porch or landing right here. That's our 2-meter wide covered outdoor area right here. Goes around the corner and goes that way. That blue pipe is left over from a bad measurement. That needs to go away. Back down this hallway. Wall right here with the living area here. Bedroom over there. Across here. Hallway down here. The kitchen will be somewhere right in here with that door going out to the outdoor area there. Down the hall. Doorway out to the 2-meter wide covered porch, walkway, whatever you want to call it. Master bedroom will be here. To the right of that same hallway there, going out that way, will be the master bath back in the back, entry through the bedroom with a master closet right here somewhere in front of me. Hope that all makes sense. I'm sure it doesn't. I will try to include a couple of pictures of the floor plan here, especially the exterior views. I did a bunch of 3D drawings. I think I might have showed 1 or 2 of those in earlier videos this summer, but I've got a bunch of them. Might give you a little more perception on what's the exterior going to look like, the roof and all that stuff, and that big, because this whole area, what do you think? You got it?
Oh, I got it.
My tape measure was clear full of sand.
Yeah.
She's been fixing it for an hour.
You mess up and I fix. You throw away, I fix.
I didn't throw it away. I threw it, but I didn't throw it away. Somebody's texting me. Here, see who that is. So everything from those blue pipes over to the back side over here, to that blue pipe, out to the canal, over here, out here, all the way down this side, will all be covered outdoor area. All of it. The house will be these 5 or 6 blue pipes in the middle with the covered porch walkway around the outside perimeter all the way. A lot of outdoor covered area, and I wanted that because we like to be outside. I don't know about everybody else. Not to mention, we're going to be right here. The sun's up here. So we're going to be on the back side of the house, shaded. This was all planned out. If you go back and watch all of our videos, you'll see we talked about and looked at all this stuff when we designed this. You'll get the morning sunrise over here, which will be sun right here in this area, but during that time you'll be in the shade back here. In the evening, when the sun's busting underneath that roof back there to that living area, you can move up here if you want and sit in a nice shaded area. We're quite elevated. There's almost always a breeze blowing right here, so we should get good airflow through all of this. Should make it really nice. Now this pump house is going to kind of tighten things up, and maybe I made it a little big, but we were going to use this for outdoor storage as well. It's 3 meters by 3 meters. What I wanted to do today is I wanted to figure out where that well needed to be drilled, because I wanted it inside of this pump house. I know a bunch of people just gasped saying, oh God, you can't put it inside. Well, I can. I just got to make sure that I have a means of pulling it out if I need to. My means of pulling it is going to be a high window up here near the roof. Because remember, this isn't covered here. It gets covered starting here going that way. So I'll be able to put it through a high window in this wall and just because it's be plastic pipe, just angle it out the window and pull it straight out there if I need to. That's the plan. I could probably push that back another meter, and I may do that when it comes time to build it. Once I see the well, see where it's at, I might move the front wall back a meter just to give a little more openness out here. This is a little tighter than I really wanted here, but it is what it is. We got plenty of space to move around out here. And it's just going to be the two of us most of the time, but anyhow. She's over here winding up string parts that I cut. What do you think?
Yeah, same thing you do in Elgin.
Yeah, it's the same thing we did. If you go back and look at it, it'll look the same way, except at home our backyard wasn't quite big enough, so we got about to here, I think it was actually. This 2 meter covered part, this measures out 2 meters just like the rest of it. We got to here and then ran into our covered porch in the backyard, so all of that is like in our house or in our backyard porch. but the rest of it's laid out, especially the floor plan if you really want to look at it and see how it's set. But if not, like I said, I posted some pictures in this video, so you can pause on that and take a look at it if you want.
So one thing that I want to change, right here, the parking, right?
Yeah?
And you will make another level for motorcycle, right?
Yep.
So I think it should just make same level.
Ramp it all up?
Yeah.
I can't.
You can't.
No, because, and here's why, and I wanted to do that, but because I'm tying this wall in up at the on the side of the house, and the pitch for the water runoff is coming down. If I raise the motorcycle park up, by the time I get to here, I'm only at about 7 foot height on this side of this roof as it comes down. If I raise that up, by the time I get over here, you're going to be hitting your head on the roof when you drive the motorbike up in here. That roof has to continue down. It doesn't have to, but if we don't cover it, we could bring it up, but I'd rather have it covered. But that's why it's stepped down, because of the pitch of the roof coming down across the top of it. Sorry. But I wanted to do it that way. But when I did all the measurements on the computer, it was too short on that side. It was only like, if I remember right, it was like 4 feet tall by the time the roof got down there. But by having this down another half a meter, I think that gives us only like 6 foot or so on this side anyhow, as the pitch comes out here. So it's not going to be that high. There will be a...
how high from the last pole? How high?
I don't remember right
Okay.
now. It was in my drawing. Here come the cows, start fertilizing our property. There'll be a set of steps from this lower parking area right here near the well house. It'll be built into that car parking area, but it'll be, I think it was 2 steps up to this level, the 1 meter. And there'll be a set of the same type of steps. Hey, get out of here. Same type right up here. See there, he already knocked 1 stick over. Get out of here. Stupid things. This is actually my gate marker. The drive gate will be from there to right about where the canal is over there, where it comes up that dirt pile. The wall will end right about here, and it'll be a gate here that will roll back this way. So that's the plan as it sits today.
Okay. I'm going to pass out because the sun.
It is pretty warm now. We got to grab our extra stick. I wish I could keep those cows out of here, because I know they're going to come up here and knock all this shit out of here in a minute.
But we still keep
Look,
living
right there,
here,
he's already
right?
coming up here.
We live in here, right?
What happened to it? His string is stuck.
Yeah, the cowboy. Take care. Let him go.
Oh, he's stuck hard. He's going to walk around and rip all our sticks out.
Where is stuck?
Right down there. I'm going to go get it.
Can you pull from here?
Huh? I tried that. Right here. Okay, go, cow, go.
Bye. 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 Remember, it will knock you.
There. Now go hang out with your friends. Get the hell out of my world. They let these strings just drag.
Yo, yo, yo.
Here come the frickin' soy dogs now. Get the meandering bovine out of here. Now the soy dogs attack us. I haven't even looked in the pond today. Been busy. It's come up a little. It's got to be almost 6 feet by now. So that hole in the side is 2.5 meters, which is what, a little over 7 feet? The hell is that? Oh, there's a cow over there. He's trying to knock over my other pole. I'm working on a plan to clear that cloudy water too. I just haven't come up with it. That's because of the suspended solids from this clay that it's weeping through. There is a way to knock that out of there. It's called flocking, but I'm not going to mess with it this trip. I'll worry about it next time. I might throw some fish in there though, but right now there's nothing in there for them to eat, so I'm going to have to throw something in there for them to eat if I throw fish in there. We'll put a set of steps probably down this back corner right here somewhere and go right out to the pond garden area from here. Put a gate, a fence across here, because our concrete wall is going to come across to this outside of this pond canal and from the road back to the front end of the garden right here. And then we're going to have a fence up at this level that's will top out at the same height as the wall, and it'll just be a fence across here. We'll put a gate in there to go to the garden, and then we'll put a livestock fence around the outside of the garden. We wanted to completely enclose that area. Okay, we're going to get off the camera, and I guess we're going to move the hut. Okay, it's about 4:30 in the evening. We are back on the build site. This is a drill for drilling wells. This is the drill master. Anyhow, he drove down here from about, I don't know, 15 kilometers away, giving us a quote on drilling a well over there where we talked about earlier. He says he can do it in about 2 days if we agree to it. I just need to do a little bit of research real quick to determine what size drill or well I want to drill. But it looks like it's going to be a pretty fair price, so I'm 90% sure that we'll be doing that. But I just need to confirm what I want to do for size. He's got a flat rate for drilling the well, no matter how deep it is. We just pay for the pipe, and he will furnish the pipe. And we got a option between a 5-inch well and a 6-inch well. Now I know the larger 6-inch well will basically hold a larger reservoir underground. So when you cycle the pump on, that 6-inch pipe is full of water up to whatever the water table is. And when you cycle your pump on, it has a larger reservoir than a 5-inch pipe. Then when you shut your pump off, of course, the water just seeps back into the pipe, goes back up. So I'm pretty sure we're going to go with the 6-inch because I think I can drop any size pump in that 6-inch pipe. But I just need to research that to make sure, because I don't want to error here. It's like $450 to drill the well plus the pipe. Pipe is coming in, my estimate, and this is on 6-inch, is about $250. So $650, I'll get a well in here and be done with it. So that's our update for the evening. We've got nothing scheduled tomorrow except going to Sisaket, where we will price pumps and stuff like that now that we've got a driller in hand. He has given us a recommendation for a pump, not necessarily a supplier, but a brand and a make and model and stuff for this application. But we'll do our own research as well, like we do everything else, just to make sure we're not getting ripped off, because we know how that works, right? So I don't know what happened. We just moved the house here. It was recording, and I don't know why it or when it shut off, but we got our little sunshade moved from over there over to here, so we can be set up for the second when we drill that well right there. I thought we recorded it, but I don't know, the camera either shut off or I didn't get it turned on. So anyhow, we moved the shelter. Now we got to move that dirt over to the side. And the guy will set the truck up right here. The drill will go down where that stick is. Truck will be backed up here. He's going to use pond water to pump to drill the well. And then we'll probably have to make a drain off the side of here through that canal and down the side for the water to get out of here. Unless he wants to just leave it sit here, who knows. Anyhow, this is the last update of the day, for sure, I think. Many, many times update every day. or many, many times last update every day.
Okay.
Okay, so it's Sampik, Kenny, and Sabai.
Bye.
How do you say Sabai goodbye?
Bye.
Sabai goodbye.
Bye. Goodbye.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
For watching, please subscribe, click like button and share.